Hello and welcome to MPP Hot Seat with Ibrahim Ababou. Today we are pleased to have with us Professor Najat Mohamed, the Director General of Tanzania Atomic Energy Commission, TAEC. First and foremost, congratulations on your recent appointment as Director General of TAEC. It's truly inspiring to see your leadership guiding Tanzania's nuclear energy aspiration. It's particularly exciting to discuss Tanzania's progress in nuclear energy and applications under your leadership, especially at a time when the nation is increasingly committed to harnessing innovative technologies to drive sustainable development. Today, we are eager to learn more about your vision for TAEC and the steps being made in Tanzania's nuclear energy journey. Welcome, Professor Najat.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here with you.
Thanks for joining us. So, as a first question, as you took the leadership of TAEC recently, what is your vision for the organization?
I'm going to support the vision of TAEC, which is to make the organization center of excellence in regulating and promoting peaceful use of nuclear science and technology. However, in order to do that, I think there are some steps to make sure they are on board. The first one is to upgrade our labs in terms of equipments, having modern equipment so that we can have our job easier. Second is to engage the staff in capacity building, to have them be trained, especially in the new technology, and to allow for them to undergo further their education. The third point, after we have our equipment and we have our capacity built to our staff, we are going to do the accreditation of the labs. This is very important because we want to have our labs in the international standard, so that whenever we have our measurements, it is recognized all over the world or globally. It's also very important to have links with the different partners, internally, that is nationally and international, and specifically with the universities, for example, to promote the education for nuclear science and technology, and other sectors which use nuclear science and technology in their daily work. For example, in hospitals, to have partnership in agriculture and water field, and also to expand our services to cover bigger area of the country. So if we will be able to do all of this, I think we'll be approaching for the TAEC to be their center of excellence in the two mandates they have.
Indeed, indeed. And we will talk on some of those points later on more in details. It seems that it is an absolutely great vision to transform TAEC to be, as you mentioned, a center of excellence for Tanzania and maybe for the region also. My second question, recently, the Deputy Prime Minister, on behalf of Her Excellency President Dr. Samia Hassan, reaffirmed the country's dedication to creating a supportive environment for nuclear electricity generation. Can you share more about this?
As we have mentioned, that our Deputy Prime Minister, when he went to the meeting in Nairobi, he declared that Tanzania is considering the nuclear power as an alternative power, and because it is, we are going for green energy. Tanzania is very much interested in going for green energy, and nuclear power is considered a very small contribution to the green gas. And also Tanzania is, according to our Deputy Prime Minister, is such that it's committed to have regulation in place regarding the nuclear electricity from nuclear energy. It's currently Tanzania has in place some policies in its power plants, in its regulation in renewable energy, regulation in some of the mineral production. All of this consider nuclear energy as an alternative energy. So I think now we are in the position that to start those milestones. And I think this will be for the coming question. Yes?
Yes.
That's what we have been doing so far. Recently, we had a meeting under TAEC, under the Ministry of Education and TAEC, which included stakeholders of the energy in Tanzania, mainland and Zanzibar. And this meeting was first to affirm those interests of the country so that we are all in one position. Whenever we're asked to say that anybody in the field of energy should be aware that now we are going to for nuclear energy. And then we, in this meeting, we also realized that there are some things which we have, which can be used to accommodate nuclear power. For example, our grid has been modernized so that now we can accommodate the nuclear power. There are some, although not enough, policies to govern, especially for the tariff part of the electricity. And we were also going to have a meeting with the IAEA tomorrow. So this group of stakeholders from the mainland and Zanzibar together will sit with the IAEA tomorrow, and we'll see how we can go about further.
Those are great developments, great to hear. And as you partially answer my next question, so what has been the highlights of your program in 2024? So apart of the element you already mentioned.
Yeah, I think we were a bit late to start, but we were actually trying to collect all the interested stakeholders so that we were together in this.
Yes, and that's great to have agreement or like a coalition to go forward for nuclear. So it's not every individual organization going by itself and going individually, which make it weaker case for the international community.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yes, and my next question, as we all know, TAEC has significantly increased its staff capacity over the years. How has the ongoing training and the introduction of the Samia Suluhu Hassan Scholarship impacted Tanzania's nuclear science workforce?
Thank you for that question. Actually, we at the moment currently we are very much with scarcity of experts in the field. However, there are a lot of efforts which have been made. One, the one you have mentioned, which is the Samia Suluhu Hassan Scholarship. I will come to that later. However, we have also efforts which to develop curriculum internally so that we can have many students who will be specialized in nuclear field. Now, why now? Because Tanzania is now expanding, for example, and Rays of Hope is expanding the treatment for cancer from 2 government hospitals to 6 government hospitals. So in this expansion, we'll need a lot of experts, medical physicists, nuclear physicians, oncology experts, radiopharmacists, etc. So now, internally, we are going to launch a nuclear physics program at the University of Dar. Of course, together with the IAEA from their support, it's going to be launched next year. We'll try to have, and this program will be under University of Dar in collaboration with the Ocean Road Institute of Cancer. So we are going to develop our own experts. And we have also Nelson Mandela Institute, African Institute of Science and Technology, which has 2 programs in related to nuclear science and technology. One is about the radiation protection, but the other one will be about nuclear science, and the students will elect or will go into 2 different fields. One is on the industrial use of nuclear science, and the second one is on agriculture. We have been using nuclear science in agriculture. Now we are going to have our first irradiator, which will need also experts. So this will also be covered by Nelson Mandela. Now, for the Samia Suluhu scholarship, this is our president, by the way. So this scholarship is named after her because of her efforts in different fields of education as well as science. Now, this scholarship is specifically for students who are going to study abroad. We have initiatives internally, but we need also to see what's going on abroad. So TAEC is going to sponsor 5 students per year who will be going abroad to study. 3 of them will go for cancer treatment, medical physics, and nuclear therapy. And the other one will go for energy. Don't forget that we have also declared that we have interest in going to that direction, so we need to prepare capacity building. So we'll have one at least of our students to go abroad to study all about nuclear energy. And the other one will be about the environmental protection. So we have internal efforts to change the curriculum, to produce experts, but also we need to have exposure from abroad under this scholarship.
It is fantastic to hear this, and that there is efforts in building capacity building, because human resources are crucial for a nuclear power program or even for a nuclear application, and we never have enough human resource. So it's always great to add on more capacity. So, and my final question: what are TAEC's goal for 2025?
As we have said, we have our vision, which I have indicated in the beginning, but some of the things which I've mentioned have been done already. For example, we are already expanded in different areas. We have covered almost all of the Tanzania. Our people are there for regulating the peaceful use and for promoting. However, we are going to concentrate also on accreditation. We are now in the process of buying equipments with the collaboration with IAEA. We are buying equipments for our labs. So we are going to accredit at least 2 labs in this year, so that we have our methods being accepted internationally. We are increasing, continue with the capacity building, Samia Scholarship and others. We also train our staff as well, so that they are also very good in their jobs to promote and to regulate. We are also going to have to increase the links with international organizations and partners, because we know we cannot work in isolation. So we are going to have at least 3 to 4 MOUs from international organizations. And of course, we are going also to strengthen the links with our partners inside universities, as I have mentioned before, hospitals. We are also going to help Ocean Road to become the designated center of excellence in cancer treatment. Of course, we are also going to coordinate the launching of the other 4 hospitals to have their own cancer treatment centers. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Najat, for taking the time to share your perspectives and insights on TAEC's ongoing efforts and ambitions. It is clear that under your guidance, the Commission is not only advancing nuclear technology, but also fostering a skilled workforce, as you mentioned, and building strategic frameworks to support the country's energy and scientific needs. Your emphasis on strengthening capacity, investing in human capital through initiatives like Samia Suluhu Hassan Scholarship and creating a collaborative environment for nuclear development speak to a forward-thinking and holistic approach. As you outline TAEC's priorities for 2025, it is evident that the Commission is determined to contribute significantly to Tanzania's national development and regional leadership in nuclear. Thank you once again. In conclusion, I'm pleased to announce and reemphasize that the upcoming conference on nuclear energy in Africa, the fourth edition of Africa Nuclear Business Platform, will take place in Morocco this coming April. Stay tuned for our next episodes of MVP Hot Seats. And once again, thank you, Professor Najat.
Thank you very much.